Hiya, welcome back to another episode of Faeria. Thanks for tuning in. So in this episode we're going to have a crack at the world bosses. We may end up only doing one, we may get through a couple depending on how things go, but yeah, we're going to give the first boss a go and yeah, take it from there. So without further ado, boss number 1, the level 15 boss. So King Yaknus. A long time ago, the humans and Yaks forged an alliance to decide who would lead the two rulers' fort. The victor would be served by the other's people for 100 years. The human king won, but every century the battle repeats. This is called Yaknarok. So if we defeat 3 bosses, we get this sort of fancy orb. So something to work towards. Who really knows what we're up against? I know Masterless does, he's already done this, but yeah, so yeah, what sort of deck should we go for? I'm gonna go with my green deck. It's relatively powerful, so hopefully it can do enough damage to win this little battle. Okay, so we can see that this is already a bit different to the maps that we're used to playing on. The layout's different, it's already set up. We'll keep that, we'll get rid of that one and that one. Amazing, but so yeah, you can see that the enemy's got 30 life here. They've already got a couple of Yaks down, and there's some sort of tile layouts set up, so I mean we've got some bits there already to play off of. We've got this here, Magda, Queen of Merivale. Your legends cost 2 less. Production, add a random legend to your hand, so we want to keep her alive for as long as possible. So, thinking it might be worth throwing down the Shamanic Dance on her when we get chance. If I drop that one in there, stick the Shamanic Dance on Magda. Kind of buffs her life a bit, so she's got a better chance of surviving for longer. Then we can get some more legends. I guess we might as well kind of move her over towards the Faeria point as well, so that we can use her to kind of collect some of that, because we could do with more. Prove you're worthy of my people. We will try our best. We will try our best. So dropping down the War Yaks. Baron Fulgar. Last words. Each player draws a card. They cost 0. It's not too bad. If we deploy that there, move this one over here. Kind of got a couple of legendaries out there. Look, if we've got, obviously we've gone for our forest one, so putting out some forest is good, because then it's going to make the Oak Father more powerful. Proud and cuddly people. The Clockwork Yak, that's pretty powerful. 6/9. Kalim, Sky Prodigy, flying charge 2. When Kalim attacks a god, add a Kalim's follower to your hand. It costs nothing. So that's quite a good one to have if we can kind of get Kalim up here somewhere. Because we need to get this guy to be attacking. Flying charge 2. 3/6. We might be able to get it in. If we haven't got enough of these down. Minute. It's tempting though. If we deploy the wood elemental here, and then maybe that there, starts to fill that out a bit. Put one of these in here. That means that we can play Kalim. Thinking, yeah, that's probably all we can do at the minute. Thought this might happen. Okay. pulling out lots of tile, lots of characters. Wow, the Radiance Imperial Airship. It's going to take us a while to get to 20 in order to deploy that, but amazing card. So let's think about it. Throwing these legends in really just kind of confused the deck slightly. I'm not complaining, but you really do have to think about your moves a little bit more. Transform all your other creatures into creatures that cost 2 more. Probably don't really want to do that whilst we've still got Magda out, because it might screw Magda over. If we could deploy Colleen there, we can move him forwards. 4/2, he's got 6 life, so he would survive, but we could buff him. Yeah. So if we buff Colleen, he'll be able to take out both of those and survive. They might bring the Mace Man in as well, but it still does us a decent job for a, what was it, a 4 cost, 3 cost legend. Might then deploy one of those in here. Maybe go and take out something like that. We can do some more damage on the Clockwork Yak with our next go, but if we lose it, then we get a card which costs 0. So. Charge, my fuzzy brethren. Summon 3 2/2 angry yaks with haste. Harsh. Okay, so we got the Wild Avenger for costing nothing. We are a bit threatened now though. We've got Krog, who's pretty good. Move this guy. Taking a chance. Thinking we'll drop that there. Then we can get that guy out there. Yeah, taking a chance on us doing more damage than he can do to us to start with. I mean, we're going to get a 5 damage come on to us there. So if we can, yeah, if we deploy the Eldwood Embrace onto Magda, Magda might survive another go. Or is it worth it? Can't take that one out. We could take that one out, but if we do take that one out, that one's gonna probably come in and do some damage to us anyway. So might be worth just waiting. We could take the Angry Yak out. Does it put us in any advantageous position? It stops us getting some Faeria, I suppose. So yeah, maybe that. And you're coming out with more yaks. It's going to be a challenge. When this gain control of an enemy creature, okay. When this structure has 13 life or more, destroy it and summon Ostrogoth. Activate, destroy a friendly creature, draw a card, and this gains +2 life. Kind of don't want to have to use that. I mean, it's cheap, but it's really expensive at the same time. I'm guessing Ostrogoth is pretty damn awesome, but yeah. So what was that? Add a Khalim's follower to your hand. Oh, we've got too many cards. That's kind of annoying. Gain control of an enemy creature. I guess we could gain control of the Clockwork Yak. That's a pretty decent one that he's got out at the minute. It gives us the bonus Faeria point as well, maybe. Does it? No? No? Not going to give us that? No? Okay. So it's dropped that yak down to 20 now, so it's not too bad. It's kind of a shame in some ways that we have to have the Kalim on this bit, because otherwise we could kind of drop the Oak Father or someone like that down. But we could do that in a defensive way. Or if we drop a hold the line, throw a couple of those out, that's going to stop them being able to attack our god for a little bit. Yeah, we'll go with that. Damn. Kind of just wanting to be able to move Kalim to that spot, but teleport another friendly creature to your forest control. Iona, beloved by all, flying and can't be attacked. Well, that seems kind of advantageous. Why wouldn't we use it? We teleport another friendly creature to a forest you control. Let's think about this. If we move, I want to attack the god. Don't think there's a way we can do it great, but if we deploy one of those out there, could use the Sagami Grove Caller to move this one up here. Strengthens our attacking position slightly. Yeah, do that. Kalim's follower costs nothing. It's got haste and gains +2/+0 against gods. I kind of need him to be deployed closer, really. Should have had. Annoying. We'll deploy him anyway, because might as well, it doesn't cost us anything, and we can kind of start to get involved. Strengthens our numbers a little bit. Other than that, I think we're probably about done. I suppose we should deploy the Doom Gate whilst we have an opportunity. Destroy a friendly creature. So if I do that, it's cost me nothing. Destroy a friendly creature to gain Faeria equal to its life and draw a card. Yeah, I don't really see that there's much point in that in a minute. Yeah, we'll leave that. Jesus, that's a lot of Faeria he's got in his pack now. We could be in trouble. So many. A creature each gain +3 life. If we deploy Kalim's follower, can use that on him again. This guy can't be attacked. He's a flyer. Doesn't really help me much, to be honest, but didn't cost us anything. Guess if we take out the Mace Man or the Angry Yak, kind of reduces his Faeria down a little bit, but this stage, is it really worth it? Maybe. 2/2 can take out that guy. Elderwood Hermit. Feed the forest, destroy. No, I don't want to do that. So we've got nothing with haste. Yeah, I'm just thinking that if we used the feed the forest, we might be able to kind of take one of these guys that's got a bit of high life, something with haste, but we don't have anything with haste, so it's kind of not really worth it. Elderwood Hermit's all we got on the go, so if I drop that in there, we'll go with that. Finish the turn. Hopefully next time round he's not going to be able to take out both of those anyway, so we can kind of take out this guy, King Yaknus. Yaknarok. Holy moly. That's insane. I don't think it matters, to be honest, but it's pretty insane the number of characters he managed to get out there. So yeah, there we go. Let's finish it off with Kalim. Wood. Cool, so we managed to finish our first boss. Fairly successful. I mean, I think we probably got slightly lucky. If we hadn't timed things right and that kind of Yaknarok had occurred slightly earlier, yeah, we would have been done for. But round 1 complete, and we'll do the level 20 god in another episode. Still need to go through the battle chests, so I'm going to do that after the recording is completed, so that's me prepping for the next episode. So the next episode we'll do that sort of build up a hand, and maybe go into just some online battle stuff. So in here we'll probably start with a casual one, but then there's this ranked mode, so we could try it out in there if it's a fairly successful deck. So yeah, look out for that. Thanks for tuning in for this episode. I know it's only a short one, but you know, it's kind of nice having some short ones just to kind of dip in and out. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. If you liked that it was shorter than most of them, drop me a comment down there as well, because you know, that's really useful for me to know that the sort of lengths of videos that you quite like. So yeah, drop me a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'd love to hear from you on Twitter or Facebook. Look me up. Some of the link details are on my YouTube channel page. Yeah, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.